Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. It is Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. Can you believe it that we're here on it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. I'm so happy to be back with you in this new year and that we can kick it off together, right? Who do I have joining with me today? It looks like Annette from Atlanta, Texas. Good morning. Hi, let's see, Gail from Cottonwood Heights, Utah. My friend Gail. Hi, Cindy from Michigan, and Kathy. She says, Happy New Year. I can't believe you're online today. I know. I just thought, you know what? Why not? Why not get on and chat with all my closest friends, right? Happy New Year to all of you. Hello, Cheryl from Northwest Ohio. And let's see, Pat she says, we're visiting Florida from Michigan. Sounds kind of nice, doesn't it? Hi, Tamara from Montana and Kathy from East Texas. Good morning, Janet from West Virginia. And good morning, my friend Camby. Martin out there in California. Hi, Lori from Virginia. Pam from Illinois. Linda from Cary's, North Carolina. And the list goes on. Oh my gosh. So good to be with you today. You might hear like a little tickle in my throat or something. The last few days have been kind of rough around here. I got sick with a really terrible cold and have been in bed. So maybe that's why I was so excited to be on today, because I actually got in the shower and, put on a little makeup and stuff. Felt alive again. It's been a rough few days, but I'm feeling a whole lot better. And hopefully I won't go into a coughing fit while we're online here today. It's good to be with you guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all y'all out there. I had to laugh when I saw this yesterday on my friend Alice's Facebook page. I wonder if any of you had the same ticket that I did last night to a very special New Year's Eve party. Did you get this ticket? Stay home and do nothing ticket and go to bed early. And my favorite part is, where the seat is, it's the couch. Oh, yes. That's what I did. How many of you did that as well? Thank you, Alice, for posting that. I thought that was just too cute. And sure enough, these days, maybe in my younger years, I was like, oh no, let's go have a party. But now I'm feeling really good about kind of just chilling at home and having a nice relaxing evening. I don't know. I even went to bed before midnight. Can you believe it? I celebrated with all my East Coast friends, right? So anyway, yeah. Lots of people seem to get that same ticket. Bernadette says, yep, that's where I was. And yeah, too fun. Okay, well, it is a happy new year. I hope it's going to be a good one for all of us, right? That's what we're hoping and praying and wishing for. I hope you also had a wonderful holiday. Whatever you celebrated, I hope it was a good one, filled with a whole lot of love and laughter and friends and family. That's what it's all about, isn't it? So, I know that for us, it was a good one as well. I have to show you though what my dog thought about it. This cracked me up. My son sent me this picture after he took it at our house. My little dog Bella, my little Snorky. That's what she thought of the season. Oh, I just had a good laugh about that. 'Tis the season to be jolly, but Bella's not feeling it, I don't think, right there. But anyway, too cute. I had to share that with you. All right. Well, what do we have going on at Kimberbell? We have a whole lot, as you can imagine. I mean, 2025, you guys, I know I say this all the time, but just you wait till you see what's coming out in 2025. There is lots of good stuff. We're not going to talk about it all today. of course, but that's why you tune in for What's New Wednesday to hear, all the details on what's coming out and what's new. And even showing you some oldies but goodies as well. Um, Lots of good things happening, and I hope that you're going to be a part of all of it, and that we'll do this together. I have a feeling that, well, just by looking at the Facebook page, the Kimberbellas and Fellas as well, I noticed that, a lot of you have been making handmade gifts, right, for Christmas. I hope that it was all just so much fun for you to think about who you were making those things for, and, picturing like, what is their reaction going to be? Or thinking about like, what is this person in my life's favorite thing, and what's going to resonate with them, and such. So I hope it was a beautiful experience for you guys. I have to show you, though, something that got sent to me from my dad. And this just kind of goes to show you that we may not have appreciated, or I'll just put myself in there. I did not appreciate this gift when I was young. But let me tell you, when it got sent in the mail to me, the tears welled up. Can I show you my very first stocking? Handmade stocking. Okay, this, I was asking my mom about it too, because I don't know all the details about a stocking like this, except that this was my stocking growing up, right? And it was made by one of my mom's friends. Let's see, where did the other, here it goes. I kind of chuckled too, because the friend actually spelled my sister's name wrong on there. Chris, did you know you're spelled with a CHRIS? No, she spelled with KRIS, but I still love it. And, it was a good thing it was my stocking, I guess. But anyway, the pieces are coming off, and, it's been through a lot of wear and tear. This was this is nearly 50 years old, you guys. This was my very first stocking I ever had. And look, the cute little horses are falling off. I'm gonna give it a little bit of love here in the coming weeks, because I treasure this now. So if you made a handmade stocking for your loved ones, or a handmade quilt, or a handmade anything, congratulate yourself and think about, while it might not have been received well now, maybe it was, but if you were like me, it was just a stocking to me. But that was nearly 50 years ago, right? I haven't seen this stocking in over 35 years, and it's worn. It was made out of felt, and it is certainly something that I loved back then, perhaps, but I didn't appreciate it, right? And now I do. And when that stocking came in the mail to me from my dad, he found it in an old box of stuff that from my childhood. I cried. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that little tidbit with you, because while we may not appreciate it initially, your family's going to love it and treasure it, and love it so much as well. Okay, so anyway, just had to share that with you. It was something pretty special, and I'm excited to continue to try to make those memories and handmade gifts for my children and my grandchildren and such going into the future. Now, a little bit of personal, because we're all friends, I have to tell you some really exciting news too. I'm finally going to be a grandma too. So as I'm thinking about, stuff from my childhood and handmade gifts that were made for me, I cannot wait to make something for that new grandbaby coming this summer. So anyway, very exciting news. I wanted to share that with all y'all. All right, so enough about that. Thanks, everyone. Hey, if you have any tips on being the best darn grandma in the world, let me know. Because, I'm planning on it. It's part of my job description. You got to be the best darn grandma in the whole wide world, right? And I will learn from the best, all of you guys out there who are grandmas. All right, everyone. Well, enough about me, let's talk about you, right? And let's do a little bit of Sew and Tell with Kimberbell, heading off into 2025. Alrighty, you guys have been busy. As always, you're always making things, posting them, inspiring all of us. Well, I pulled a few from the last couple of weeks, and let's see. Let's start with, this one. Okay, let me find it here. Okay, this one comes from Wendy. She says, finished the save the date pillow covers. I had 2 of them done, but got the others completed. So fun to make. You guys remember the save the date pillow covers? They're the ones that for different holidays and seasons, you can swap it out. So you have your pillow form once, and then you have the little buttons that are also done on your embroidery machine. By the way, you're thinking buttonholes aren't your thing. Let the embroidery machine do the work, right? And in each corner, there's a button so you can swap it out, right? Let's take a closer look at hers. There she's got her Hoppy Easter one. She's got her October 31st one. And I even noticed you have some Kimberbell fabric in that October 31st one. That's an oldie but goodie fabric right there. She's also got February 14th with a little Kimberbell bird. We're going to be talking about that little bird here in just a moment, as well as July 4th. I love how she used the background quilting with like a pop of color in there. Really helps show that off. And then here's another one up close. That's March 17th and Thanksgiving. So if you're thinking, gosh, you know what, that looks kind of fun, and that's something that I could do little by little throughout the year, then you may want to look at the Save the Date pillows. Now, you can download those. Here's what it looks like on the website right there. And you can see there's January 1st, July 4th. There's even a Canada version for July 1st because it's Canada Day. There's Happy Hanukkah. There's December 25th. So we included a whole lot of them in there. And if you're looking to buy them as individual designs, you certainly can. There's just a little drop-down menu. You'll want to choose the one that you're hoping for. Or you can download the whole bundle and save even more money. So check that out. I know of several people who said that they were making those for their loved ones for Christmas. So if you just started out at the beginning of the year and maybe made yourself one, and then while you're at it, you might as well make 2, right? Or 3 or 4. By the end of the year, you're going to have all your Christmas gifts done. So think about that. Just an idea. And here's some other really good news. Are you ready? I got the Kimber fella here with me, first of all. Hey, he's hearing the tickle, so hold on. All right. Thank you, Ryan. Anyway, the other really good news about the Save the Date pillow is, guess what? If you don't know this yet, let me show you. That February 14th right on top there, it's free. It's free for you at kimberbell.com. So head on over to the Save the Date pillow. There's the drop-down menu. Like I said, you can buy them as individuals. You can buy them in a bundle. But when you click on the one that says February 14th, $0. Gotta love that, right? So very excited to share that with you. Download it today and start having fun making stuff for Valentine's Day, right? Again, there's the whole group of them, and have a whole lot of fun. All right, let's see what else you've been making. This one. Oh, this is so fun. This is from Susan. She says, I've never done punch needle before. First try. Kind of fun, though I goofed some or took some out and tried again. The hang stand is from the last spring Bella box. Okay, Susan, that looks so good. Girl, you did it. You did it. And you know what? Whenever you're learning something new, you might have a little goof here and there. I don't see any. But punch needle is so forgiving. And this bumblebee is brand new out just as like a few weeks ago. So the fact that you even like got it done and punched it and put up your picture is pretty phenomenal. So if you're looking for that, oh, and this is also another picture of her. She showed it hanging off of the hanger. Hanging off the hanger that was in one of our previous Bella boxes. What a great way to display that, right? So if you're loving that hanger, let us know, because we might be able to get some more of those if we don't have them already. Pretty great way to display it. But if you're looking for the bumblebee, it's called the Bloomin' Bee Punch Needle Kit. You're going to get everything you need. Even the hoop and the material and the yarns, all the things, even the punch needle tool to make it. And then we have a whole lot of video tutorials for you. It's really kind of fun. In fact, my daughter is in Boston right now visiting her in-laws, and she sent me a picture yesterday, and she said, look what we're doing on New Year's Eve. And all the ladies there, her sister-in-laws and her mother-in-law and her, were all doing punch needle. She even sent me a picture of them watching me on the screen. I was like, oh no, teaching the tutorials. So they were all having fun. It's a great thing to do as a group, or, if you're just wanting to relax at the end of a long day. Have you tried Kimberbell punch needle yet? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear how your experience has been so far. Because it sure has been a whole lot of fun to see all the images and pictures and things coming in as lately. It's been awesome to see. Once again, the bumblebee, and there's a bird one that's called Birdsong Bouquet. That's available now, as well as a snowman and like a snow scene that says there's snow place like home. So check them out when you get a chance. Oh, Tracy says, I bought my first kit yesterday. Yay! Tracy, when you get it done, you know what to do. Post it on the Kimberbellas and Fellas page. All right. Gail says, I did all the Christmas ones. I know. I saw them, Gail, and they looked awesome. She says, can't wait for the Valentine ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're coming. They're coming like, I think, next week. They might be available, if I remember right. A little brain fog going on right now, but they are coming, and they're so quick and fast to make, aren't they? Deborah says, I love the punch needles, sent them to my daughters, and I have 2 more for myself. Yeah, I think a lot of you, from what I've heard, is that you sent them as gifts to people. And so I hope that it was a whole lot of fun for them to receive it and maybe perhaps learn something new, right? Another one I mentioned that's available now is the Snowman, and this one's called the Shimmering Snowman. So let's see what Velma said about it. She said, second one done. These are so much fun. And Velma, you also used the hanger to hang your little snowman there. So boy, those Bella Box hangers are coming in clutch for all of us, right? I love how yours turned out, Velma. It looks fantastic. You can see the buttons on there, the snowflake buttons, the applique fabric for the strip on his hat. The way, Velma would agree, I'm sure, the way the snowman done, the body, the face is done is called loop and cut. And it makes it so fuzzy and furry and kind of looks like snow, right? So there's lots of fun techniques you're going to learn on this Shimmering Snowman. And hey, if you love snowmen, that's the one to get. And it also has a little buddy called Snow Place. There's No Place Like Home, which is also really stinking cute. So check them out, kimberbell.com, punch needle, all the things, all the places, right? Okay, so that's what, this is what you're looking for. This is on the website, and this is Shimmering Snowman. Even the little eyes are little black buttons. And of course, they come in the kit too. Everything you need is in there. It's awesome. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, okay, this was cool to see How many of you got clear blue tiles for Christmas? I have a feeling it was on a lot of your Christmas lists. Clear blue tiles. If you're new to Kimberbell and you haven't heard about clear blue tiles, it is the system you will want to use for doing background quilting on your home embroidery machine. What? You don't have to line anything up. You don't have to measure. You just place your clear blue tile down on the fabric and you quilt away on your embroidery machine. Yeah, that's a very oversimplified explanation, but trust me, it really is that simple, just like these two ladies are showing in these pictures. So this one comes from Denise. She says, finally got my quilt top done with Kimberbell blue tiles. I was so nervous, but kept going and with persistence got it completed. First time machine quilting. Denise, bravo, my friend, bravo. Look at that, you guys. And you can see that is not a Kimberbell quilt. Gorgeous, but it's not a Kimberbell quilt. So that goes to show you that this works with anything. And the designs are just, they're so beautiful for like quilts, pillows, table runners, wall hangings, handbags that need to be quilted, you name it, you can use it. And we have such a variety to choose from. Let's take a closer look. Oh, wait, here we go. At Denise's quilting on there. Is that absolutely stunning or what? Unbelievable, Denise. Way to go. So impressed. And the fact that you were nervous to try them, understandably, and then you tried it and you realized it wasn't so bad, right? So we've got lots of tutorials out there for you. If you're looking to say, you know what, in this new year, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to learn something new and I'm going to learn how to do background quilting on my embroidery machine with Kimberbell's clear blue tiles. Yeah, these ladies are showing you that it's definitely possible and the results are stunning. This is my second one to show you. Comes from my friend Cordy. She says, just finished quilting this yesterday with CBT, otherwise known as clear blue tiles. It was a big one, a 60 by 74 inch quilt. Love it. Okay, Cordy, round of applause for you too. When I saw that, like literally my jaw dropped. It really did. Because first of all, hello, the design itself, so cute. The colors, the fabric choices you've made in there, gorgeous. But let's look at that background quilting. Look at that. And that is a large size quilt, a 60 by 74, I think she said. That's amazing. Amazing. So way to go. My friend, look at, this is what you're looking for, guys. It's clear blue tiles. This is the essential set. And this is what you're going to want to start with. And then you can buy expansion sets if you have hoops larger than a 6 by 10, you'll want to buy the expansion set as well. But there's some background quilting designs that are exclusive to that project or to that set as well. And then you'll want to have all the different size tiles. It also comes with the step-by-step instructions. It really is so easy. And I'm telling you, when it is a game changer, when you get done with a project and you think, oh, now I got to quilt it, right? Use clear blue tiles and that machine that you've invested in to get it done and take it to the finish line, right? How many of you have used clear blue tiles? Let me know in the comments. Let us all know what your experience has been and truly how easy it is to do. All right? Isla, okay. Let this be your sign. Let this be the day. She says, 3 years in the closet? Must be brave and take them out this year. So scared. Isla, girl, if you do that, you let me know. You post. Okay, here's what we're going to do, Isla, because 3 years is way too long. Okay, Isla, you and me. You take those out of the closet. 3 years? No more. Take those clear blue tiles out of the closet, do something with them, post your picture. I'm going to be watching for you, Isla. I'm going to send you, what am I going to send you? I'm going to send you something. I'm going to send you something to congratulate you for taking them out of the closet after 3 years. Sound good? Isla, I'm writing your name down right now. Okay. Isla Simpson. Girl, take them out. Try it out. You're going to go, why did I not do this sooner? Okay. Deal? Isla, deal. All right. Now, if everyone starts saying, well, Kim, I'm going to take mine out too now. Sorry, Isla, you're the first one I saw. So there you go. All right. Laura said she bought her expansion set too for Christmas. Oh, good. I'm so happy to hear that. You're going to love it because now with the bigger hoops and bigger tiles, you can get it done even faster. Really fun stuff. All right. Kim says, Clear Blue Tiles in Essential Kit has some background quilting. I just love and use it a lot. Yeah, it does have those. It has different seasons in there, and they're exclusive to that Clear Blue Tiles Essential Set. Shelly says, beautiful. Love the floral background quilting. Me too. I'm guessing you're talking about the one Corby said. So pretty, right? And that's like one of my new favorite ones. That is a large scale design, and it is absolutely gorgeous and can be used on so many things, don't you think? Absolutely. Okay, Donna. She says, I've had them, but I hate to say I've not used them yet. All right. I'm feeling generous today. It's a new year. Donna Gibson, you take those babies out, you start doing something with them, post your picture. I'm going to send you something. I don't know. Gift from Kim. Let it be a surprise, right? All right, everyone. It's good to see that you guys are, you're determined. It's a new year, new you, right? Get out those Clear Blue tiles and try it out. You really won't believe how simple they are and how they really make your projects look like you took it to a long-arm quilter, for sure. All right. I'm going to start writing down all these names. No, Isla and Donna, I got you, ladies. This is what I need you to do. Okay. And you'll be happy you did. All right, everyone. So thank you for posting your pictures, all the ladies who I shared with today. If you have been making something with Kimberbell products, tools, designs, whatever fabric, let us know. Share it, share it in the Kimberbellas and Fellas Facebook page. We want to see it all, and can't wait to be able to cheer you on and also be inspired, because you do that. You tend to do that all the time for all of us. So thank you. All right, everyone. So with Valentine's Day around the corner, we have a new download that's available. I think it went up maybe a few days ago, and I probably have told you this story before, so just bear with me if I did. But I want to give you a little background. Okay, let's go down memory lane, shall we? Let's go back almost 5 years. Holy cow. Okay, so this is an oldie but a goodie. Let's go back 5 years. The year was 2020. Ooh, does that like make anyone else go, ooh, don't talk about 2020, right? What was going on in 2020? Do I dare say? Okay. Yes, it was the C word, right? And a lot of us were in our homes, and we couldn't go out. We couldn't, going out was very limited, I should say, right? And many like quilt shops had to close their doors, and many of them went online, but many of them had to close their doors. There was lots of things going on, right? Now, with that in mind, think about this. A year before that, so starting in 2019, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah. In 2019, we start creating a project that we thought would be really fun for you, the Kimberbells and fellas out there. We thought it'd be really fun for shops to do as well. And we were planning this quilt that was going to be released in 2020. Oh, Susan, she says 2020 is the year I discovered Kimberbell. That's awesome. Thank you, Susan, for sharing that. Anyway, so, we didn't know what was going to happen in 2020. We just had this plan for making a really cute quilt. And we wanted to go back to our roots, so to speak, and do a mystery quilt. Now, this was a crazy idea because we thought we're going to do a worldwide mystery. Oh, Melinda says it's down. She knows what it is. That's when I found you. I joined in making the Love Notes quilt. It was great. Yeah, the Love Notes quilt is what I'm going to talk about for a minute. And so we decided we're going to do this mystery, and it's going to go through shops, and we're going to have people receive love letters in the mail every week. And every love letter in it from their shop included a piece of this mystery quilt, right? Well, the quilt was called Love Notes. Many of you have talked about that. I think that a lot of you probably did it back then. And if you didn't, now's the time to do it because it's available now as a download nearly 5 years later, right? So while it's not a mystery anymore, you've seen it. I'm going to show you the actual one here today. It's still it brings back a lot of really good memories for me because I remember thinking, boy, this could not have been a more perfect time to reach out in a old-fashioned way, so to speak, because, snail mail, right? But people were going to receive these patterns every week during this mystery. And it would eventually come together as a quilt, a 40 by 40 quilt, and it was called Love Notes. Okay. Deborah says, Love Notes kept my spirits high. I loved it so much. Thank you, Deborah, for saying that. It did keep a lot of spirits high. It just makes me happy to think back about your experiences with it. We're going to share a little bit about that today. But before I go any further, let me show you let me show you a little video, shall we? Where we were introducing this mystery project. Now it's going to say that it's a mystery and to join the mystery, and it's not a mystery anymore, but it's the older video. But the meat of the video still is there, right? And I wanted to inspire you to try it today because you can download it today. And even if you don't do the quilt, there's so many designs on there that you can put on other things. We've talked about that many times in the past of what else can you do with a project like this. And if you do have the quilt and you already made maybe the quilt, I hope today will also inspire you to make other things with the blocks and the designs that you already have. So let's take a look at the video that was launched, like I said, almost 5 years ago, for the introduction of Love Notes. Now, the other thing I will throw in there too is that at the time, that's when we were also doing sewing versions of things, and this download is just for the machine embroidery version. Okay, so with that, let's take a look. Oh my gosh. Did that video give you chills like it did me? I don't know. Like, I just, when I looked at that again, yesterday when I went to find that video, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that. And I remember like the feelings back then that I had in creating a quilt like this. And then start thinking about, people's experiences that they were sharing with such a quilt. So if you didn't do it back then, now's the time to do it again. Okay. So let's take a look at the actual one. It's right here. And even though it's done, it's done in Kimberbell fabrics, but I'm going to show you some pictures of ones that were done that people did in other fabrics. And it's just beautiful for sure. And all the different reasons why they did it and all kinds of things. So we're going to talk about that here. But let's take a look at some up close. Right here, let's see. Let's go this way. Right here is actually some little clothespins hanging on a string, right? And it's to hang pictures of your loved ones. So, think baby pictures or grandparent pictures and everyone in between, maybe even your pets, if you love them, hang a picture of them right along there. So that was just a plain block that we used to add pictures to it. Okay, and swap them out. We just click and you make me smile. Now, the other thing about this is while it may seem like a Valentine quilt, and it certainly would work for a Valentine quilt, think beyond Valentine's Day. And I'll share some experiences with you here in just a minute about how people used it beyond the holiday. Okay. Look how darling, like these little stamps right here, the XO and XO blocks that are pieced. I love this with sending hugs and kisses and Valentine wishes. But you could certainly change that out as well. Look at the little jar of hearts that's pouring down into the envelope. So, so sweet. And those are dimensional hearts on many of them as well. Then I think one of my favorite parts are the old-fashioned typewriters. And look how cute that is. The little typewriter paper coming out of there. And this one says, miss you. And this one says, do you love me? You can check yes or maybe. And then this one says, you're just my type. And I think we gave you a few options. There's more than just 3 options in there. There's maybe 4 or 5 options that you can choose to use for this. And then I'm going to save one of my favorites for last. Then you've got the row of mailboxes. And look, even like the little flag goes up and down because of the button here. So just really, really fun stuff. You've got the little flowers there. Of course, the little birdie makes an appearance, the Kimberbell bird. We like to throw him in there every now and then. This is one of my favorite blocks, though. This is the love letters mailbox, and it has a zipper that you do on your embroidery machine. And then it has a little pocket for the love notes or the love letters. Is that the sweetest thing? Now, I remember there were people that would that mentioned that they did like little they made these for like their granddaughter, and this woman in particular, she didn't live near her granddaughter, so she made her this quilt that hung up in her room, and then every now and then she would send a little love note in the mail, and the mom would put it in the little zippered pocket right there, so that the granddaughter could see, that her grandma was thinking about her, and the little words of encouragement and love that would be sent to her. So this was something that was done, for all year round in the granddaughter's room, not necessarily just for Valentine's Day. So I thought that was a really cute idea back then, and of course still today. Let's see some other ones. There was a woman I remember. she said that she had like a special pendant, I believe, from her grandmother. And so she added the pendant into the jar of hearts. If that was you, let me know. In the comments, but she added that into the little jar of hearts, so it created like this keepsake, where she would always be able to see her grandmother's pendant in there. I thought that was a really fun, clever idea. Let's see, there were people. Oh, there's one. I grabbed a few pictures because I had to show you. Let's see, this also shows you that it can be done in, a whole variety of colorways as well, and especially with that border. If you don't want the red polka dot border, something like this blue border is gorgeous as well. This one came from Lisa. She says, I have completed both of my love notes, one for my sister who just needs some extra love these days, and one for me. I love them both. I love that, Lisa, and I love that you did it for someone that you love who needed some extra love. I think that is just so tender, and I appreciate you sharing that with us. There you can see that she mixed her blocks around, so she didn't put it in the exact order we did, and I love that. I absolutely adore it. Just so cute in a variety of ways, but she also added some actual love notes to her blocks where she embroidered like special messages to her sister on there. You can see them right close to that mailbox in the center. I thought that was a great idea. And then she also made one for herself right there with the pink. So I thought that was just as sweet as can be. This one from Jacqueline, she framed it more in a white border. She says, I completed love notes in time for Valentine's Day. She swapped the red border for white, and she's very pleased with the result. This was a fun project to work on and can't wait to get started on another Kimberbell quilt. I love that, Jacqueline. And I think that white just makes it pop for sure. With that black inner border, let's take a look at that again. Doesn't that frame it so nice? Yeah, I love that. This one is a blue border from Wendy. She says she finished love notes, and doesn't it look so good? Absolutely. This one from Judy, she says that the top is finished. She learned lots making this quilt using the quilt as you go method. I love that you said that, Judy, because at the time, you may remember, we were just barely coming out with background quilting. So while we don't have a background quilting bundle with that, we were putting out single designs of background quilting, and she used it for that. And we have some really cute ones available for Valentine's Day. So if you're looking for some background quilting designs for this quilt, you're not going to find it in a bundle necessarily, but it's a great time for you to go through your Kimberbell library of designs and go, you know what, I've got this that would work for it, and I've got this that would work for it. And I'll show you some of my favorites here in just a moment. So thank you for sharing that. Let's see, this one comes from Linda. And I loved her story. So Linda, thanks for posting this. She says, I want to share my version of Love Notes quilt because I have every love note that my husband ever wrote to me since we met in high school. I decided to adjust the quilt to add 5 different mailbox addresses and that these notes were sent to. So again, she personalized that. And then she also included a note in the zipper pocket that we talked about as to the location of all my love letters. I plan on storing this quilt with all those love notes. Linda, that is so, so sweet. Love it. Deb, she said that let's see, Love Notes is finally completed. She lost her 2 West Highland pups. They were 15 years old and thought she would honor them with this quilt. So she switched things around and put the place for photos in the middle of the quilt and printed out their photos, the pup photos, on fabric. Let's look at what that looks like. Oh my gosh. Okay, do you see like smack in the middle there, her little pet pictures? Let's take a close-up look of that. That is so, so sweet, isn't it? So yes, loved ones, pets, you name it. Like those are just like they bring those really tender feelings, don't they? When we see something like that. Just absolutely beautiful for sure. And then this was Deborah. And Deborah, you mentioned earlier how much you love this. She says, I've made some amazing Kimberbell projects, but I enjoy love notes and I usually do not like mysteries. And I know. Some of you are like, oh yeah, mystery's not for me. But you can see that even with a mystery, they can turn out pretty darn cute, right? So very excited to share with you that that is now available. And it's just really as sweet as can be. If you're looking for some background quilting designs for that, and there's not a bundle, but there's individual ones that you can download. Here's some of my favorites, and we're going to give you a link to all the different Valentine options there are. But certainly go through your Kimberbell library and see what you've already got too, because you may have something that will work. So this one I loved. It was the border that we used for it. And you can see the little Kimberbell bird and with the little envelopes there. So sweet. This one, again, lots of little love notes. So that's really cute for background quilting. This one I just absolutely love because it's just simple and sweet, kind of a delicate feel to it, wouldn't you say, with the arrows and the little hearts. And then this one is another favorite Valentine kind of theme to it, and that's with the little cross stitch pattern of, or the cross stitch pattern of the hearts. So anyway, lots of ideas there for you. I hope you're inspired to try it all. And like I said, whether you do it as something for Valentine's Day, which is not too far away, so don't get scared like, oh well, that's next month. No, these are quilts that you can do in a relatively short amount of time. But if you're also thinking, well, maybe I could use those designs on something else, we've got a really good sale going on right now on some Kimberbell blanks. So let me show you really quick. There's this linen table runner. I think it's like 14 inches by 54 inches, if I remember right. You may remember it from an old Kimberbell event that we did for Thanksgiving time and for autumn time with those pumpkins and such. But this is a blank, and so this would be so cute on your table with some of those designs from Love Notes, right? So check that out. I think it's like half off right now. We also have these little blank cinch sacks, and you can get 2 of them for just $4.99, I believe. So that's making those $2.50 a piece. Look how cute they are with the design on them. And those cinch bags come with their side seams already open, so it makes it really easy for putting a design on there. Or how about 2 tea towels for $6.99 going on right now, and you can put any of those Valentine designs on there. So cute. So check those out when you get a chance. Those are part of our deals going on right now. Okay, now if you're looking for something that is just also as sweet as can be, and for Valentine's Day, and it's also for free right here. This is called A Little Birdie Told Me. A lot of you probably made this when it came out 4 or 5 years ago. But if you didn't, it's available still on our website as a free download. And I think it is just too sweet. So anyway, check that out as well. All right. What do you think? Love notes? Is it in your future? Are you thinking of all the things that you can do it for, who to do it for, whether it's yourself or a loved one, or what to do with those designs? I think those designs are just really special. And like I said, just the typewriters alone or the cameras, I mean, that just is nostalgic for all of us, right? Look at that. Too cute. All right. You are welcome. Lisa says, thank you for the free download. You bet. You bet. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with those. And I shared two free downloads today with you. Go grab them. Go grab them and make something really special for your home. And then while you're at it, take a closer look at the Love Notes quilt because you can download it today and start making it today as well. All right. Okay, let's see. I think I got through all that. We do have a giveaway. Of course, it's What's New Wednesday, right? So I do have a giveaway for you today. As we go to close the show. And I thought, you know what? It's a new year. So oftentimes, as we think about a new year, we think about, some of the goals we're setting, like learning clear blue tiles, right? And so I thought, for the giveaway today, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have you tell me in the comments. Here we go. What would you love to learn from Kimberbell this year? Let me know in the comments because, you know what? I was going to just do our kind of normal thing of 2 people would win. Let's double that today. 4 people are going to win because, like I said, I'm feeling generous today. So 4 people are going to win their choice of something that's going to help them learn something new from Kimberbell this year. Let me know in the comments. So, for example, if you want to learn clear blue tiles this year, I'm going to send you a clear blue tile set. If you win, right? If you want to learn, background quilting, yes, I'll send you a clear blue tile set. Maybe you want to learn how to use orange pop rulers. Have you seen orange pop rulers? How they can square things up for you really quickly and easily? If you've been thinking about it and eyeing that, I'm going to send you orange pop rulers. I want you to learn something new this year from Kimberbell. Maybe you want to learn how to use Kimberbell tools. Should we say that? I'm going to send you our Kimberbell tools scissor set. Or maybe you want to become more organized this year. How about I send you the Kimberbell tool tote? That's how you can organize your orange pop rulers and your clear blue tiles and your USBs and all the things, right? Let's see, what else is there to learn? Oh, maybe you want to try a new hobby and learn how to do punch needle. I'll send you a punch needle kit. How's that? Whatever it is that you want to learn, I'll match something up with it, and 4 people will win that item. Okay? So let us know in the comments what you would like to learn from Kimberbell this year, and I'm going to help you out with that by sending it to you if you win. All right? Lots of people saying organization. Yeah, I know. Hey, maybe you want to learn how to use stabilizers. We got a whole slew of Kimberbell stabilizers for you and how, what you use when and all the things. How about I put together a stabilizer bundle for you and include some the slap bands. You know the slap bands. They're the ones that let me pull it out. Hold on. I've got them right here. Okay, right. Let me pull this out here. Well, here we go. Yeah. So if you've got a roll of stabilizer and you're like, gosh, I'm not sure which one it is, we've got the Kimberbell Light Tearaway slap band or the medium tearaway or the cutaway or all the Kimberbell stabilizers. We've got slap bands for it. I'll send you just a bundle of different variety of stabilizers and some slap bands. How's that? So we want to learn with you, learn together. It's going to be a whole lot of fun in 2025. I'm so glad you'll be a part of it all. I hope you'll be a part of it all. And I hope that you'll share it with all of your friends who love machine embroidery too. Or hey, why not tell a friend who's not quite yet into machine embroidery or punch needle or all things creative, right? Let them know about Kimberbell and maybe they'll become a Kimberbella or fella too, which, is always so much fun. All right, everyone. Well, I think that's all for today. We're wrapping up to our 11 o'clock hour here in Mountain Time. But I just want to wish you a very um, happy new year. I hope it's a good one for you. You know, I think that oftentimes, New Year is a time to reflect on the past year and think about, things we did or didn't do, wish we did, coulda, shoulda, woulda, do, and what we want to do differently this next year, and all those kinds of things. Um, but one thing that I personally want to do is I've always remembered when someone told me, if you think it, then say it. Now, I say that about nice things, okay? Like, we're not talking about, oh, that made me mad, so I'm going to tell them. No, 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 no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, if you think something positive about something, someone's, some situation, right? You should say it. Let people know. So when I think about, like, the people in my life who've made things, who've made me reflect on what I appreciate about them, or what I love about them, or what, whatever it is, I'm going to say it. I'm going to let them know. And I may just do it in a little love note, right? So when the love note quilt became available this week, it couldn't have been more fitting for me, because it reminded me that I wanted to write more love notes to people in my life. That might mean to you a text message, a phone call, or maybe it is a handwritten letter in the mail. Do more of that this year, right? Besides learning all the things and trying a new health lifestyle or whatever it may be. Think to think is what I say. And I am so excited to be able to do that a little bit more this year. So let that be a challenge to all of us. And you know what I'm going to do right after this? I'm going to write my first love note. Absolutely. So anyway, something to keep in mind. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. I am so grateful for your support over the last 15 years. Crazy to think about, right? And I look forward to doing a whole lot more with you this year in 2025. Have a great day. Have a wonderful new year. It's going to be a good one, isn't it? That's what we're going for. And of course, keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye, my friends.